What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another video. Today we're doing another Smash series. I talked about Smash Ults, and today I'm going to be ranking every single character's classic mode. Now I'm going to be separating this into the Smash series debut games like I did with the Ults video, because otherwise this video would be an hour long. So I'm going to go through all Ultimate's classic mode routes and talk about them and see which one's my favorite, and I'll rank them. So let's just go and start off with the main man, Mario. His classic mode route is called Let's Go, which is basically a bunch of fighters of iconic franchises. Basically the Zelda, Link and Zelda, then Kirby, Meta Knight, King Dedede, Donkey Kong and Diddy, Pokemon characters, Fire Emblem. You get to fight Bowser Jr. and the Koopalings at the end, while the final battle is, of course, Bowser, because Mario has faced Bowser many times in this game. So I think we'll put this in S tier because this is a classic. It's Mario. I mean, you just find your various Nintendo icons. Alright, next up we have is Donkey Kong. His classic route is called Journey to New Donk City. This is basically the first two fights take place on Donkey Kong areas, you know. They first take place on Congo Jungle and then Congo Falls, but then first you fight Diddy Kong, then he tags up with you the majority of the game, with the majority of the class modes. So DK and Diddy are working together to battle the enemies, which is pretty cool. And then you just basically fight a bunch of other characters, Wario, then Cat Falcon, Nessa Lucas, just a bunch of pairings, basically. And then while the final battle is just Master Hand. I don't know if I'll bring up Master Hand these if it's a real reference. I don't know. But yeah, DK's class morale is awesome because you have Diddy with you, honestly. Alright, next up is Link, which is named A Quest to Seal the Darkness. Basically, fighters have an evil sort of like alt, which is basically what this class mode is. Like Dart Pit, the giant, basically Ridley, Big Ridley, then you fight Bayonetta, then Dark Samus, then you have to fight Ganondorf eventually, and then you gotta fight Dark Link, just like in the Zelda games, and then you fight the Demon. I like to say Demon Gan, but it's just called Gan. So yeah, this is definitely an S tier for sure. Alright, next up is Samus, which is called Another Planet, Another Bounty, which is basically a bunch of villains or monstrous enemies and stuff like that, like Wolf, King K. Rool, the Rob, Ridley, Mewtwo, Bowser, Dark Samus. Basically a bunch of villains in this one, and it's a pretty interesting one fighting all villains. So yeah, this is not much to say about this one. I think I will put this in A. Nothing, but it's cool. Alright, Dark Samus. Yes, I will count Echoes as well. The Great Poison Given Form was what the title is called. Basically, you have a bunch of team battles help you out. And this one, which is pretty interesting, first it's Link, and then you fight Zelda. You have Zelda on your team, and then you have to fight Chrom and Lucina with Raw. I don't know much of these, but let me be aware, guys. I haven't played every game in the series, so if I get some of these wrong, I'm sorry, y'all. I don't have the time to play some of these series. But yeah, you basically have to fight different dark power swaps. That's basically similar to Link, so I think an A tier. Alright, next up, Kirby, which is called... Why is it out of order? Oh no, it's Yoshi. It's Yoshi. Jurassic Journey, which is all fighters with a dinosaur kind of theme. Ivysaur, then the giant Ridley, then King K. Rool, the Koopalings, Charizard, and then a giant Bowser. Then you fight Rathalos. Definitely an interesting concept. Nothing too crazy compared to the others, though. But hey, it's nice. Putting this in A. Now it's Kirby. Which is called Gourmet Clash, which has basically characters with, like, you know, who eat stuff, like Pac-Man, Yoshi, DK, Wario, King K. Rool, and King Dedede. And then you fight Marks at the end, which is my favorite boss in the Smash series, so S tier. Alright, Fox! Spaceborne Smash, which is basically fighters that are related to space. You got Samus, then you got Rosalina, then you got Meta Knight, then you got Giant Dark Samus, and Zero Suit Samus on your team, Olimar, then Wolf, and then Master Hand. A lot of these will be Master Hand battles, which sucks. I wish there was a boss theme, but this is pretty cool. I love space theme areas, so it's definitely an A. Next up is Pikachu, I Choose You, which is basically all Pokemon battles. Not much to say about this one. Then you fight Master at the end. So B, nothing too crazy. Next up for Luigi's Nightmares, which is all spooky theme for this one, like dark Dark Toon Links, Giant Ridley, Bayonetta, scary costumes for the Mii Fighters, Dark Link, and then a weird alt for Lil Mac and Game & Watch. And then you fight Dracula, which is pretty cool, so S tier. Alright, next up is Ness. Home to Onit represents Ness' journey from Earthbound. Now, I don't know much of Earthbound, so I really cannot say much about this one, but since you'll find Match Game, I think it's pretty cool. Sorry, Earthbound fans, I haven't finished the game. Alright, next up is Captain... Oops. I'm looking at the list. I closed it. Whoopsies. Alright, next up is Captain Falcon. Up close and personal, which is basically characters who don't have projectiles, characters who need to go up and attack, like Donkey Kong, no projectiles, Gandorf, Ryu, Roy, the Mii Fighters, Mii Brawlers, and Lil Mac. And then the final one being Bowser, and then Giga Bowser, so pretty cool. A tier. I don't know if any of these will be on the bottom tier, we'll see. And last but not least, Jigglypuff. All original, all 64, which is basically fighters from the original Smash Bros. So this is a nice nod to Donkey Kong 64. You fight Link, then Mario, then Yoshi and Samus, Fox, Kirby, then Fox, Pikachu, Luigi, Captain Falcon, Ness, and another Jigglypuff. And then you fight Giant Donkey Kong at the end, which is a neat little reference to the one-player mode. You always fight Giant DK, so A tier. Alright, that's the classic mode routes ranked for the N64 roster. I would keep going if I wanted to, but I think I will separate this into different series because I don't want this to be a long video for y'all, so I think I will only separate this from series, just like I did with the Alts video, so yeah. But we'll come back to this in a few weeks to rank the Melee newcomers classic modes. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next time for more. Later, folks.